This map shows 500,000 square miles of the Atlantic Ocean, bounded by Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. It is one of the most heavily traveled shipping lanes in the world. Over the last century, this specific zone has claimed more than 50 ships, 20 aircraft, and over 1,000 lives. When vessels disappear here, they leave no trace. There are no SOS signals on the radio, no floating life jackets, and no oil slicks on the surface. This total absence of physical evidence turned a stretch of open water into the most enduring maritime mystery of the modern age. The USS Cyclops illustrates the scale of these losses. A massive Navy collier, it carried 10,000 tons of cargo and 300 men. In 1918, it ceased to exist without sending a single distress signal. It remains the largest non-combat loss of life in U.S. naval history. In 1945, Flight 19 followed a similar pattern. 5 Navy bombers vanished during a routine training mission after reporting that their instruments had failed. When a rescue plane was sent to find the squadron, it also disappeared instantly, leaving no debris or wreckage behind. These high-profile, traceless vanishings left official investigators with no physical evidence, leading them to classify the causes as unknown. For decades, theories involving alien technology or time vortices filled the information gap left by these tragedies. The mystery persisted until 2024, when deep-sea researchers finally deployed cameras capable of reaching the ocean floor. What they found hidden down in the darkness is a physical, geological reality far more dangerous than any myth. The Schmidt Ocean Institute deployed advanced robotic vessels to scan the deepest sections of the triangle. These cameras descended 6,000 feet into an environment of total darkness and crushing atmospheric pressure. The seafloor revealed massive craters, some the size of city blocks, and deeper than 30-story buildings. These craters serve as forensic footprints of catastrophic explosions bursting from beneath the seafloor. Pockets of methane gas trapped beneath the seafloor for millions of years can suddenly erupt upward with immense force. This diagram shows the eruption path. Rising methane creates a column of churning white foam with zero buoyancy. The low-density water can no longer support a vessel. A ship drops vertically in seconds, too fast to deploy life rafts. This explains why the USS Cyclops left no debris. The massive ship would have plunged straight to the bottom, intact and swallowed by the water. The danger continues as the methane gas breaks the ocean surface and rises into the atmosphere. This graphic shows the effect on flight. Methane creates pockets of low-density air, too thin to support wings. Entering the pocket, the aircraft instantly loses lift. Lift vectors vanish, engines choke, and the plane plummets into the ocean at terminal velocity. This physics-based mechanism explains the loss of Flight 19, where perfectly functioning planes were suddenly pulled from the sky without warning. High-definition footage from 2024 reveals that these methane craters are currently active and geologically unstable. The cameras captured gas continuously seeping from vents on the seafloor, suggesting that the ground beneath the triangle is effectively breathing. Several of these craters show signs of imminent, catastrophic release, capable of sinking modern vessels and aircraft. This timeline plots historical disappearances against the rate of gas accumulation. By measuring subsurface pressure, researchers identified a recurring cycle of major eruptions every 11 years. The last major event occurred in 2017. The region is now entering the next window for a large-scale eruption. There is currently no early warning system or evacuation protocol for these deep-sea explosions. Thousands of travelers and cargo ships cross these waters daily, unaware of the building pressure beneath the surface. The region remains a lethally unstable geological zone, actively building pressure.